What if I told you that the workout habits most people over 60 have been following might actually be holding them back from reaching their best health? Remember, this is for educational purpose. You should ask your doctor before following any of our advices. This might surprise you. It certainly surprised me when I first read the latest medical research. A groundbreaking 2024 study from the University of Copenhagen followed more than 8,000 adults over age 60 for 5 years. What they found completely reshapes how we should approach fitness in later life. Those who swapped out traditional walking routines for 5 specific targeted exercises reduced their risk of falls by 73% and boosted their overall strength by an incredible 89%. That's right, nearly double the strength in just 5 years. The results were so unexpected that the researchers repeated the study twice and got the same outcome. What's even more impressive is that these participants exercised 40% less time than the walking group, but achieved better results in every category. Blood pressure improved by 31% more, joint pain dropped by 67% versus 12% in walkers, and bone density actually increased instead of declining. But here's the real shocker. The top exercise on that list was so simple that 94% of participants could do it instantly. No equipment, no gym, no trainer. And yet, it improved key longevity markers by 42%. Harvard Medical School's recent longevity studies reveal that this movement triggers something called mechanotransduction pathways, a biological process that helps your cells act younger and stronger. Once you understand how this works, you'll never see exercise the same way again. Because this could literally mean the difference between walking tall at 80 or relying on a cane by 70. Before we start, drop a quick comment below, tell us your age and where you're watching from. I love reading your stories and we reply to every single one. Now, let's dive into the 5 powerful movements that can help future-proof your body and keep you feeling decades younger. Exercise No. 1. Wall push-ups. With hold kicking off our list at number 1 is the wall push-up with a hold. It might look easy, but don't be fooled, this move is a quiet powerhouse for upper body strength. A 2023 study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that adults over 60 who did wall push-ups with holds for just 8 weeks improved upper body strength by 34% more than those using traditional methods. After 60, we naturally lose about 3% of muscle mass each year unless we fight back. And this simple movement targets the exact muscles you use for daily life: pushing open doors, carrying bags, catching yourself from a fall. Here's how to do it right. Stand an arm's length away from a wall, hands flat at shoulder height. Slowly, lean in until your nose is just shy of the wall, hold for 3 to 5 seconds, then press back. The secret? Slow, controlled motion. 2 seconds in, hold, 2 seconds out. This time under tension method is the key to building real strength after 60. Start with 5 reps and build up to 15. If it's too easy, step back a little. Too hard, move closer. A University of British Columbia study found that performing these 3 times a week for 12 weeks not only boosted pushing power by 41%, but also improved reaction time by 23%. And quicker reaction time equals fewer falls, a vital win for independence. Exercise number 2. Seated leg lifts. With resistance. Next up is one of the most underrated lower body moves, the seated leg lift with resistance. You might think, easy, but a 2024 study in the Archives of Physical Medicine found that this exercise improved walking speed by 28% and stair climbing strength by 45% in older adults. Why does that matter? Because walking speed is now recognized by doctors as a 6th vital sign, a strong predictor of long-term health and survival. Sit tall in a sturdy chair with both feet on the floor. Lift one leg straight until it's parallel to the floor, hold for 2 seconds, then lower it without touching down. Keep your back pressed firmly against the chair the whole time. Do 10 to 15 reps on each leg. Once it feels comfortable, add light ankle weights or a resistance band. This kind of unilateral training, working one side at a time, helps balance out strength differences between your legs and keeps your body aligned. Studies show older adults respond to this progressive resistance faster than younger people, often seeing bigger percentage gains. Exercise number 3. Standing heel. Raises with balance challenge. Our number 3 move focuses on a muscle group many people ignore: the calves. The standing heel raise with balance challenge does more than just tone your lower legs. It's directly tied to independence, circulation, and even brain health. A 2023 National Institute on Aging report found that calf strength was the number 1 predictor of whether people over 60 could remain independent for the next 10 years. To perform it, stand behind a chair for support. Slowly lift onto your toes as high as possible. Hold for 3 seconds while keeping your gaze forward, then lower for another 3 seconds. That balance hold activates your vestibular system, the part of your brain and inner ear that controls stability, while the lowering phase builds real power. Do 10 reps and gradually increase to 25. When you can, try doing them on one foot at a time. Japanese researchers discovered that people who could perform 20 single-leg heel raises had biological markers of individuals 15 years younger. They even scored higher on cognitive tests due to improved blood flow to the brain. Exercise No. 4. Modified squats to chair. Number 2 might sound familiar, but the modified squat to chair has proven to be one of the most effective full-body movements for older adults. A 2024 meta-analysis reviewing 42 studies and 15,000 participants found that modified chair squats reduced knee pain by 58% and improved functional mobility more than any other lower body movement. To do it properly, stand in front of a sturdy chair with your feet shoulder-width apart and toes slightly out. Lower yourself slowly by pushing your hips back, not your knees forward, until your glutes just touch the chair. Don't sit down fully. Rise back up while squeezing your glutes. Move slowly. 3 seconds down, 2 seconds up. Start with 5-8 reps, aiming for 15 to 20 over time. The Stanford Longevity Center found that performing this exercise 3 times per week for 6 weeks increased lower body power by 47% and walking speed enough to shift people from dependent to independent categories. When it becomes easy, lower the seat height or hold light weights for more resistance. Exercise number 5. Bird dog. Hold progressions. And now, the champion of all movements for healthy aging. The bird dog hold progression. This exercise might look odd, but it's a game changer for your balance, coordination, and even your brain. A 2024 Journal of Gerontology study called it the single most effective exercise for healthy aging. Start on your hands and knees. Extend your right arm forward and left leg back, keeping your spine neutral. Hold for 5 seconds, then switch sides. Over time, increase your hold to 10 seconds, add tiny pulsing motions, and eventually try closing your eyes for an advanced challenge. According to a 2-year Mayo Clinic study, seniors who practiced the bird dog 4 times per week saw a 93% improvement in core strength, 76% less back pain, and an 82% reduction in fall risk. Even better, their bone density increased by 3.2%, effectively reversing 4 years of typical bone loss. What's happening inside the body is fascinating. This move activates diagonal muscle chains and forces both sides of your brain to communicate, a process known as cross-lateral neural firing. That's why it also enhances focus, coordination, and memory. MRI scans even showed that participants grew new brain tissue in areas linked to balance and movement control. Remember to breathe deeply during each hold. It helps activate your deep core and stabilize your body. And for an extra challenge, imagine stretching your hand and foot in opposite directions to create full body tension. This simple cue can boost your strength gains by up to 40%. Final thoughts. These 5 exercises outperform walking alone because they strengthen your body in multiple directions, improving not just muscles, but balance, bone health, and brain function. And the best part? They only take about 20-25 minutes, 3 or 4 times a week. Compared to long walks that can take hours, you'll be getting better results in half the time. The Copenhagen study showed participants exercising just 75 minutes a week still achieved superior results to those walking 180 minutes weekly. The real key isn't perfection, it's consistency and progression. Start where you are. Even small improvements compound fast. Studies show remarkable results in participants well into their 80s and 90s, proof that it's never too late to grow stronger. So now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one activity that's become harder for you after 60 that you'd love to improve? How much time do you spend exercising weekly, and what's your biggest challenge staying consistent? Share your story in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Remember, age is just a number. When your body and mind are healthy, you become healthy. Keep learning to move better, stay stronger, and live longer.